Hello again, everybody. This is Rocket Rick J18, and today I'm going to show you some more of the uh, modern day cards of Joe DiMaggio, art cards, if you want to call them that I picked up at very low prices. And they're kind of cool, and I like them, so I'm going to show them to you. And also some pickups from the R313 National Chicle uh, Premium Set, 1936, and the 1936 Goudey Premium Set R314. I really like these cards that are in the R300 series, which include some sets like the 1933 Goudey set, for example. You know and many others. The 1937 Butterfinger, another one. The Cashin cards are in that series. So, without any more comment on my part, except for this, in my last video, I inadvertently turned off the camera before completing my outro. And so I'm going to, when I get to the outro today, or in this video, I'm going to say that it's also for the last one, which, I got carried away, pushed the wrong button. And I don't know how to stitch two videos together, so I can't fix it, except for just re-recording the whole thing, and that seems like a waste of my time and yours, so I'm not going to do that. We just push play and let it whatever happens happens. So let's turn the cameras down. Get some baseball cards. Okay, so the first card I have to show you is from the R313 set. It's the National Chicle. They were made mainly, I think exclusively in 1936. There's only one set, series, whatever you want to call them. And this is, titled Big Big Bosses Clash with Dykes Safe. And there's the umpires getting ready to make the safe call, or maybe he's already made it. I don't know. It looks like he's getting ready to throw his hands up in the safe sign, and the catcher's already looking to unload the baseball somewhere else. The next one is also in the same set, the R313. This one is a double play, McQuinn to Shine, Reds versus Chicago. And I would presume by that they mean the Chicago Cubs, although I'm not 100% sure. really can't tell in the picture there, and I haven't researched it to see if there's any further information somewhere that would lead us to identify these guys and the teams. This is from the Chicago City series, Cubs and the White Sox. And I would presume that this was a game in Chicago that was an exhibition type game. I don't know any more about this Chicago City series, and I probably ought to spend some time to find that out. But anyway, the batter has obviously hit a home run. There she goes, as the caption says. This next card is one of my favorites, and you'll be able to tell why instantly. That's Lloyd and Paul Waner. Obviously, in 1936, they were with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and they had just been joined a couple of years earlier by Big Jim Weaver, who was a pitcher for a variety of teams, and he was 6 feet 6 inches tall, and his playing weight was 230 pounds. Obviously, the Wainer brothers were significantly smaller, and so it says P&L Wainer and Big Jim Weaver. Just a few things about Big Jim Weaver. He made his debut in 1928 and played in his last game in 1939. He had he was with the Pirates from 1935 through 1937. This 1936 when this picture was taken, so he was with the Pirates. And he was in a trade by the Chicago Cubs with Guy Bush and Babe Herman, going to the Pirates in exchange for Larry French and Freddie Lindstrom. Some of his statistics. He had a career WAR of 5.4, which is a starting pitcher, is 1,401st among starting pitchers. So that's what you'd be interested in knowing a bit more about Big Jim Weaver. He would have been about roughly the size of Frank Howard, maybe not. Frank Howard might have not have been as heavy as 230 pounds, but I've been more than 230 pounds most of my adult life, so I sympathize with all the guys that are carrying around a little extra weight. Okay, so that's the National Chicle cards. Here's the two Goudey cards that I picked up. George Blayholder, who was with the Cleveland Indians. He was, I think he was a pitcher, maybe, but I'm not sure about that, to be honest. This is from the R314 Goudey Premium set. And then the other one is a combo picture of Frank Pitlack and Steve O'Neill, Steve O'Neill was the manager of the Indians at this time, and Frank Pitlack was a catcher for the Indians. So that completes the remaining 36 Goudey premium cards that I have collected, and I really enjoy those pictures. Here's some art cards of Joe DiMaggio, and shows Ted Williams. Here on the left, Joe DiMaggio. On the right, 406 versus the hitting streak. And we also have card number 56 from the DiMaggio's 1941 famous streak, and here's the number 56 on this card. The game was played on July 16th, and it was between the New York Yankees and against a variety of teams. Of course, this game, the 56th game, played on July 16th, was between Cleveland Indians and New York Yankees. And I think that let's see if it says in here. Yeah. No, this is from the last game of the 56 game hitting streak. And we got a few others. Here's Joe in 1951. Omen. And Joe could have been in that set. He wasn't, but he could have been. 1951. It was Joe's last year. So here's that. Here's a 1941 Goudey, picturing Joe DiMaggio. Here's a 1934 card of Joe DiMaggio, 1934 Goudey card. Again, these are cards, they never existed as baseball cards until recently, and they're not part of the original sets. And here's a 34-36 Diamond Kings card of Joe DiMaggio. And here is a 1933 card of Joe when he was a member of the San Francisco Seals, And of course, that's not the actual card. This is again one of these art cards. So it's a Monarch Corona Tobacco Road Series number 22. It says that Joe set a PCL record last season when he batted safely in 61 consecutive games. That record was broken by Robin Ventura. It's not too many more than 61, but so Joe had both the minor league and the major league records up until fairly recently. And it notes that his brother Vince plays for the Hollywood Stars, and I think, as I understand it, Vince is the one who got Joe a tryout for the Seals. So that's what I have to show you today, and we're going to turn the camera, and I'm going to do what I should have done at the end of the last video, and that was to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you are a subscriber, and if you're not, please consider subscribing and liking this video. And I hope you like the cards. I hope you enjoyed them. And so this is Rocket Rick J18 departing the launching pad, and wishing that all your collecting dreams come true.